welcome guys to another episode number 2. Are we excited? We are excited, at least I'm super duper excited. And in today's episode we are going to talk about all things habits and how they can change your life, how they can change my life, how to integrate them and how to actually make them stick, because I struggle with that point a lot and I'm super duper excited and I hope you are too. And yeah, but I think it's a bit cold and a bit windy and we should go inside. So much more comfortable and warm now in my little comfy room with my precious plant babies. And before we're going to start the video, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about what happened yesterday. Yesterday I had a therapy and a lot came up emotionally, and I was able to release a lot of stagnant and negative energy out of my body, which I'm so grateful for. And as I did that, something really remarkable and wonderful happened, and I had a moment of clear awareness where I could see for the first time in my life, I think, why I have these self-hatred thoughts and this low self-esteem and also my eating habits. And I think it was a moment in my childhood, and I'm now fully committed to inner child work and shadow work, which I never did before. And I'm just super duper excited to start my healing journey, because to be honest, I never really started that. And yeah, I just wanted to share my story with you and that happened. And yeah, I'm super duper excited, as I already said, but I'm also very anxious, but I have a lot of hope in myself. And yeah, thumbs up for that. And now we can begin the video. The first thing you have to do is make the habit obvious. You have to identify your bad habits, you have to be really aware what it is you want to change, and then it's going to be much easier. It's helpful to also adjust or change your environment so that it's easier to do the habit. Additionally, connect the habit to one you already do every day. Say to yourself, after I finish that, I'm going to do this. By saying this out loud and connecting your new habit with an old one, it's going to be much more effortlessly to stick to it. The opposite to the first step is to make the habit you want to give up invisible. So for example, I want to integrate eating breakfast every day and to give up the habit to not do that. And I could set myself alarms and reminders that keep me accountable so I'm not tempted to forget it. The second step to do is to make the habit attractive. You have to connect the habit you have to do with one you want to do. This way your brain connects the dopamine release it's getting after you have done something you want with the habit you did before, aka your new one. This way you will be much more likely to repeat the habit to get the same dopamine release. Creating a ritual, making it fun, getting excited, or get creative. On the other side, the habit you want to give up, you have to make them unattractive and try to connect it with unpleasant feelings. For instance, when I eat restrictive during the day, the chance of eating way too much in the evening is very high, and I always feel bloated and sick afterwards. So I consciously connect those feelings with restrictive eating, so my brain knows to not do that again. Step 3. The habit has to be easy and realistic. Don't start on Monday morning telling yourself, from now on I'm going to the gym 6 days for 2 hours straight, or I'm never going to have any negative thoughts about my body and food. I guarantee you this is not going to work, maybe for some people, but at least not for me.
So reduce the effort and just start with 2 minutes every day. When you tell yourself you're going to do 2 minutes of whatever it is you want to do, you will be much more prone to repeat it or even extend the time. And even if it's just 1 minute a day, it's much better than nothing, and you get the dopamine release of knowing you accomplished your goal for the day.
I get way too in my head about everything I do, figuring out what to say, 'cause it's so new. But you've been so patient, and I appreciate.
I think this is the best thing I have ever met. I just want to tell that I'm a 5-star Michelin. Please gonna make it.
Overthink like I do, but it all seems to go away when
The last step is to make the habit satisfying. Reward yourself immediately after you accomplished your task or what you just did. This immediate rewarding feeling is extremely crucial, so you are tempted to repeat it. Furthermore, it's very helpful to keep a habit tracker that keeps you accountable, and very important, try to never miss 2 days in a row. The opposite to the last step is to make the habit unsatisfying. So when you do something you want to give up, immediately punish yourself afterwards. So guys, it's now dinner time, and for dinner I cut up some potatoes and some carrots that are going into the oven. And always when I do something in the oven, I usually never use oil, because oil is the most biggest fear food of mine, but it's such much more yummy, and I'm going to make it, and I just wanted to tell you that, going out of our comfort zones. And yeah, and I don't mean really punishing yourself, but for example, when you did something you want to give up, donate $1 to your mom or a friend to make sure you are not going to repeat it.
To be honest, it's a 10,000 times plus trillion million times better than without the oil. But it's super scary, but it's so good.
So guys, before we are going to close off the video, I just wanted to tell you my top habits that helped me to change my life and stay more grounded and connected to my roots and my spirit. And yeah, the first one is an obvious one: meditation and speaking your affirmations. Meditation is so important for mental health. It helps you to get out of your head, disconnect yourself from your thoughts, because you are not your thoughts. And meditation helps you to gain a new perspective on stressful situations, build skills to manage your stress, increases self-awareness, helps you to stay present, and reduces negative emotions. And the same as meditation, speaking affirmations is also a very important one, because when you start saying to yourself every day, I'm connected within my own roots, everything I need is within me, I'm always supported and guided. Even if you don't believe it in the first place, your mind over the time is going to think that this is your reality, because your mind cannot distinguish reality from a thought. So this is a really powerful one if you want to change your way of thinking and start just changing your life. The second one is doing something just for you, aka self-care, self-love. And I'm probably the person number 1000 that is telling you that, but this is also a very great one, because doing something just for you out of fun or just for self-care is going to better your mental health so much, and when you put yourself in the first place, you can also give more to others and just be more grounded in yourself and come home to yourself. And yeah, who doesn't want that? The third one is moving your body. A movement can be actually really funny. Nowadays my exercise routine is walking. I absolutely love walking, being outside, exploring new areas in my neighborhood, going to the park, or I also love cycling. It's also a big one, and of course I love to do my yoga. And yoga has actually so many great benefits. It improves your posture, increases flexibility, builds muscle mass, boosts your metabolism, helps you increase your blood flow and your self-esteem, and it helps you to be more grounded and centered in yourself. And I'm not longer punishing myself with any movement or exercise I'm not enjoying. I'm honoring my body, and I'm showing this by doing these types of movements. Number 4 is only following people that really inspire you. Social media can be a great platform, not saying anything bad, but it also can be a place of negativity and comparison. So we only want to follow people that let us feel good inside of ourselves, that inspire us, because we don't need any negativity in our life. Number 5 is journaling. Journaling, chef kiss. Whenever I'm feeling low self-esteem, or I have a bad day, or I think I'm not worthy, I grab my journal, I write down my thoughts, and the moment I write them down, I can see that these are not coming from my spiritual self, and I can immediately distinguish myself from them, and that really helps me to get out of my head and lift myself up. And yeah, or just journaling how you feel during the day, or what are your goals are. This is just really powerful to manifest yourself, what you really want, your dreams and desires. And yeah, journaling would highly recommend to everyone. Just start. You don't have to write much, just write 1 sentence a day. This also can make a big change, and yeah, do it. Number 6 is spending time in nature. I love nature, I love my plants, and we are nature. We are not separate from nature, we are all one. And going into nature, hugging trees or speaking to the plants. The sun is coming. No, nature is really the biggest teacher. Nature is so beautiful, and when you go into nature, you feel immediately the inner peace within yourself and everything around you, and nature has all the answers for you. You just need to listen and yeah, go into nature. So these are all the habits that helped me to change my life, and I hope you can now integrate them into your life and know how to actually stick to them. And I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did filming, and if you liked it, you can give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also leave me a comment what your favorite habits are. And yeah, I'm so grateful and thankful that you are here with me exactly as you are, and watching my video and being here with me on my journey. I'm sending you all my love and light, and I will see you in my next episode. Bye!